soalan Tan Sri.
Ya, dengar, saya dengar.
Yang Iranian ni pegang pasport mana? Italy atau Austria?
Yang ni yang memegang pasport curi Austria.
Dia pernah masuk Malaysia tak?
Daripada rekod yang kita semak, dia tidak pernah masuk ke Malaysia sebelum 28 tu lah. Ya.
Yang pelaku yang seorang person lagi masih lagi di dalam.
Kita sedang menyiasat lagi.
When will you sound? Ada maklumat mengatakan dia membeli.
Please, excuse me.
Also in this, please.
One moment, please.
Tan Sri, ada maklumat mengatakan mereka membeli pasport ni daripada sindiket di Kuala Lumpur. Adakah betul dakwaan ni, Tan Sri?
Jangan dengar ni apa nama tu, berita-berita kabar-kabar ni. Kita akan siasat.
Okay.
Could we have that in English, please? Can you please have that in English as well? So, for the benefit of outside media.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I was just responding to my local friend down there.
Yes.
Which one?
Menteri, mengenai dengan 5 passenger yang menaiki pesawat Tan Sri, ada tak di antara 5 tak check-in baggage mereka?
From our
One moment. The question is, concern the 5 passengers, did they check in their baggage?
From our investigation, there is no such thing. There was no 5 passengers who checked in and did not board. Everybody who booked this flight boarded the plane.
Okay, on this section, please, Malaysian first.
Yeah, the H online. The H online.
Okay, please.
Tan Sri, I want to find out the estimated financial impact of this disaster.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you. I don't know myself.
Local media first. On this side, please.
If there's no record of this Iranian come to Malaysia, so how does he came in?
Well, that was before the 28th, I say. Okay, when he came in on the 28th, his biometric was taken with the stolen passport. Okay?
Tan Sri, I want to clarify one thing.
You're from, please.
I'm from Government Daily, Malaysia punya. Tan Sri, I want to clarify one thing. Just now you were saying that there's no 5% check-in and boarding. Did they? Adakah dia he said that they bought the ticket and no show face in check-in? Betul tak?
I said
I mean that is dia tidak check-in tapi dia beli tiket tu. Adakah ada?
Saya cakap semua orang yang everybody that booked the flight boarded the plane. So there is nobody who booked the flight that did not board the plane. Yep.
What is the status of the investigation into possibility that these two imposters are involved in the passport stealing syndicate?
Well, we are looking into it. We are still investigating. It's still too early to come to a conclusion.
And is it a possibility that those two bought the stolen passports in Thailand?
We are looking into it, and we are working closely with our Thai counterpart. We are still investigating.
Okay, on this side, please.
I'd like to just check, have police received any solid leads or any intel on the angle of a possible hijack involved? And have FBI been already roped into investigation?
You mean intel on?
Any leads suggesting a possible hijack?
We are looking into all angles. As I've said, there are 4 main areas that we are focusing on: hijacking, sabotage, personal problem amongst the crews and the passengers, and also psychological problem among the crews and passengers. So, you must give us some time to go through all this. And we have no prior intelligence or information of any involvement of terrorists.
Has the FBI been looking?
Could you elaborate on what you mean about personal problems with passengers? What exactly do you mean by that?
Please identify, please, sir.
Mark Stone from Sky Television. Could you elaborate what you mean by personal problems of the passengers or psychological problems?
Well, there may be somebody there on the flight who has bought huge sums of insurance, who wants the family to gain from it, or somebody who has owed somebody so much money, and
Do you think that's a genuine possibility?
yeah, we are looking into all possibilities, I said.
Can you elaborate a bit on the search itself? You've moved to the Straits of Malacca.
No, I'm not talking about the search here.
We are more into the investigation.
Answering
please.
money from Bloomberg. Answering, you received the pictures and the profile of all the passengers through the manifest. Is there any prominent people that were on the plane?
We have not
And
got.
secondly, was the Iranian posted to stay in any Malaysian's house? Yes.
We have not got all the profiles and the photographs yet. As I said, they are coming. So we are studying all the profiles and the photographs, and as I said again, we are looking very closely at the video footage taken at the whole of KLIA from the 7 until the plane take off. So we are studying the behavioral pattern of all the passengers.
Tan Sri,
Please.
from awal ni. Okey, Tan Sri dah cakap semua yang book tiket semua naik. Tapi bagaimana mereka yang report cakap mereka tak terlepas flight?
Ada satu orang saja yang terlepas flight kerana dia silap hari bulan. The student, the lady student who called Mas to cancel her booking because she mistook the date of travel.
Hello, Tan Sri. I'm from China. 2 questions. Some Chinese family arrived here this morning. What are the environment for them in air, and are they safe here?
Well, I didn't meet the Chinese families, but I met the officers from Public Security Department of China.
Hi, Tan Sri. Tan Sri.
The behind the lady just.
Sorry.
So the Iranian guy you were talking about,
Identify, please.
from Reuters, he was about to migrate to Germany, you're saying?
That's what we believe so.
Okay, so are you working closely with the Iranian authorities, and what has the response been so far?
We do work very closely with the Iranian authorities. And if you ask me how do I know that he wants to migrate to Germany, because we are in contact with his mother. Okay? His mother is expecting him to arrive in Frankfurt. When he doesn't arrive, he contacted us here, and then that's why we knew that he's the one traveling on that stolen passport.
Does the mother know he is using a stolen passport?
Yes,
The mother knows.
yes.
When will you show the photograph of two person as on the passport?
I can see you.
May I know who it is, please?
When will you show the family the photograph of the two person as on the passport?
I'm sorry.
Passport. Stolen passport.
Can you release the photo?
Sure. You need the photo? Get it from my PRO, Datin Asmawati. She will give you both the photographs afterwards.
Okay. Okay. On this side, please hold on. Listen.
My question for the directors of the
Immigration. Okay.
Okay, yesterday AFP reported that Secretary General of Interpol.
Identify.
I'm Khalid from RDM.
Okay.
Okay. Yesterday, the AFP reported that Secretary Generals of Interpol claims that we are not using their database for checking the stolen passports. Is it we still using how about our relations with Interpol, and is it we use their database and If yes, did we still need our old protocol or use the new protocol in the future?
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Because it is closely linked to the police. Reason being, the database is now with the police. Yeah. So we work very closely with our immigration department, our brother officers, in fact with all our enforcement officers, especially at exit and entry points. But as you know, there is 40,226,140 report of stolen passport in the database. So we have to work by intelligence, prior intelligence, and as I said earlier on, we don't have any prior intelligence on the activities of terrorists. So the 2 stolen passports were not supplied to the immigration department. We work closely. We have our officers even in the immigration department in the exit and entry points.
Okay, now we open the floor for the international media. We'll start from this corner, please. Identify yourself, please.
Okay, excuse me, I'm from CCTV China. Actually, few days before you have admitted the 5 passengers on boarding, but why today you deny for that? Are there any difficulty for identification, and could you give us more details? Thank you.
Okay, in the first place, I didn't say. And what I'm saying today is from the findings of our investigation. There is no such thing as 5% who did not board the plane. There is no such thing.
That's great. What were the...
Center, please.
Charmaine, the Rashes of NHK. So what were the indications that led you into considering only 4 main areas of focus? The hijacking, sabotage, and problems, psychological problem.
Yeah.
And why have you ruled out? Why have you not included in those in your main areas the mechanical problem and pilot error? What were the considerations first, or positive leads? Why you considered 4?
Well, for my investigation, for the police investigation, we are focusing on these 4 areas. Well, of course, the experts, the DCA and the Malaysia Airport Berhad, they will be focusing on that area.
What were the indications that made you consider 4? What are
Well,
the bases?
Well, these are the among others. These among other than the mechanical problem, these are the main areas of concern, right? Can you suggest any new other concern?
But did you have positive leads? Did you have positive leads?
We are looking into all these angles.
Okay, next one, please.
Hi, Nasri. This is Vivian from Bloomberg. Can I just ask a question on the cargo? In terms of hijacking, the cargo, what kind of cargo the plane was carrying? Is there anything that was exposed, anything that could be explosive? Or is there anything expensive as like coal or something?
We are going through that piece by piece from the photographs and the video footage that we got.
From China lately. Could you give us a little bit more details about the meeting with Chinese officials? Do you have a plan of cooperating on this?
Oh yes, we are cooperating very, very closely with the Chinese officials.
So, do you have a plan for details?
Of course, we have plan, but how can I tell you what our plan is?
The green T-shirt, please. Ben Jason. Yes. No, yeah.
Okay. Sir, you seem to be exactly contradicting what the DCA said about the 5 passengers. So can we now take it as confirmed that there were no such passengers who...
You take it from me, there were no such thing.
So one more thing, they did not even buy the tickets, you saying, or they did
No,
not take it?
nobody booked the ticket that did not board.
Thank you.
Jason?
Sorry, here first, sorry. I would like to know the passport that these 2 passengers possess that they were believed to be stolen, are they biometric? I mean, has that been verified at least with their fingerprints or at least matched against their... is there any other feature that, apart from just the images?
Actually, we have our system, biometric system. This is the first time they enter our country. So you just take the biometric, and then they use the same passport to depart from our country. So they use the same passport, and then they have the same biometric, so you cannot detect.
Sorry, I mean the passport, is it a biometric passport? Is the passport biometric?
No, our system is biometric, but the passport is not. But I'm not sure whether the passport is biometric or not. But in our system, we take the biometric, the fingerprint.
When you enter, you have to give
yes,
the fingerprint
yes,
first.
yeah.
Okay. And when it comes out, it's the same person.
Yes, the same person.
Okay. Yes, please. Daripada mana? Kenalkan diri.
From Austria and also Italy.
Okay, the man, please.
Given your findings, do you find it now less likely that terrorism was the cause of the disappearance of this plane?
At this moment, I will not say less likely. Same weightage to all until we complete our investigations.
Channel News, Melissa.
So you mentioned about the possible mental problems passengers, crew, pilots. So what's your findings on that front?
As I said, it is still too early for us to announce the findings. There are more than 200 people that we have to...
Last question.
So, Lindsay Murdoch from the Sydney Morning Herald. Is one of the areas of your investigation the possibility that there was some bomb loaded through the cargo section of the plane, or was that an area that you're looking at?
Of course, we will look into all those angles, all those things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we will. We will.
Could you give us some proof? You told us several possibilities. Could you give us some proof you've got? Could you provide some proof you've got?
That's what we are going through now, one by one,
Okay.
slowly.
What confirm the information you've got?
Sorry, the second...
Again, please.
What confirmed information have you got?
What confirmed information?
Yeah.
No, nothing. That's why we are going through those 4 areas, and we have to do it slowly, one by one.
Okay.
If it is confirmed, it is easy for us.
Sorry, the second individual, you said that you've ruled out that he's part of a terrorist organization.
Again, I can't hear.
Repeat the question, please.
Sorry, Siva from Reuters. You said that the second individual, the guy that you identified, you've ruled out that he's part of a terrorist network?
Second guy? I didn't say the second
The
guy.
individual that you managed to identify, the Iranian.
Yeah,
First guy.
yeah.
You've ruled out that he's part of a terrorist
Well, likely, it is not likely he is a member of any terrorist group.
What do you base that on? What are the findings?
Well, when we identified him being as a traveler on a stolen passport, we focus on him. Okay, we disseminated his information to every part of our counterpart all over the world, and surely we'll get the reply fast.
Is there anyone on the plane that might be the threat
The
there?
second man,
Jason, hold on.
TV2 Denmark, the second man traveling on a fake passport had his final destination in Copenhagen, Denmark. Do you have any idea if he was an asylum seeker as well?
We are looking into that as well.
Okay. With that, we conclude the session for today. Thank you very much. You have any other question? Please email it to mano@mot.gov.my.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. Cameraman, please.
Thank you.